Okay, so this is the director's commentary of Murray, Sammy, and Armin, and
Well, no,
Lewis's-
he's a special guest.
Well, yeah, actually, that's true. To be honest, this is me. It's all about me and Sammy today. You know. So this is our director's commentary for our interrailing trip, which happened during July and through August as well. And yeah, I mean, you know, we put a lot of Sammy put a lot of planning into this trip.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You got the biscuits, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers.
49p. Custard creams, lovely jubbly. Yeah, it was a long process. That planning. It was started off with an idea. Me and he must not be named. We came up with the idea. We were originally going to do going from we're going to go to Tomorrowland in Belgium, which is like a big EDM festival, and we're going to go all around Europe. It would have cost a fucking fortune with that trip, but obviously things happened and he pulled out. And Murray was he was on the edge. He was sort of on the edge right now.
I'm on the edge right now.
But yeah, then he he joined up properly, and it kind of went through a few stages. There was one stage where Murray's ex-girlfriend Natasha was going to come with. At the time they were together, and what?
This is not going in. I'm going to edit.
I'm allowed to say that. What?
I have the editing power, mate. I have the post power. Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
no, that's true.
I mean, yeah,
Her
it's true.
friend Sophia was going to come, but that fell through. And then we met this French fucker called Armand. I'm going to call him Armand because that's what he gets. Who came with us for the first week of interrailing. And Lewis Sykes, who we've known for years. I've known since I was. That's a bit of a voice break. Since I was about 7 years old. Came with for the first 5 days, and in Amsterdam, and it was a real experience. You know, my first time properly being on an independent trip. Obviously, we did Iron Napa before, but that was much different. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in Iron Napa, fucking hell.
Yeah, this was a proper.
It was a good trip.
It was a good trip.
It was really good. I'd go again. Okay, so we're going to watch the video now, and we'll probably pause it during bits we want to talk about that we liked or that something really interesting happened, positive or negative.
Something really just out of the ordinary.
Basically, I mean, yeah. So here we go. So I'll make it big screen. So yeah, this was when we were. When was this? When we were.
This is on the Eurostar. We actually saw Miss Molkis from the library.
Oh yeah, we saw her at the terminal at the beginning in customs. That was so funny. You and me.
We actually just ran off.
Oh
ran
my
off.
god, yeah.
That was the French teacher from the library.
Yeah. Oh my
well,
god.
not French. She was just a librarian.
Yeah.
This is the Eurostar on the way.
Yeah, it was good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
this was. I was really hyped. I think when we got to Brussels.
Yeah.
I was really. This is when the hype really sort of started. Yeah. I think. Obviously, we got our little jokes here every now and again. But yeah, no, I think we didn't stay in Brussels.
I see Armand's suitcase just back there, and that was a real fucking pain on the trip.
Oh my god, yeah, it was clattering.
Clattering every fucking road. Bruges, it was so bad.
Yeah, Bruges, it was terrible.
It's so cobbled roads. Here's a bit where we kind of get lost a bit, but I'm telling you, it was really confusing. But obviously, my opinion just doesn't matter.
No, there's a suitcase there.
Brussels, yeah. I mean, Brussels. Yeah, I mean, we got there and I thought it was first few hours. I thought, yeah, this is nice. But then overall in the trip, it was actually, when I look back on it, it was really underwhelming as a capital city. I thought Grand Place was really good, but everywhere else was just a bit naff. And also the atmosphere there, I think maybe linked to the attacks was really fucking weird.
Yeah, yeah.
This was a really difficult moment.
This was annoying, yeah, because there was no locker that could fit Armand's bag, and the wheels were just in the way, and you'd be surprised that you'd be able to fit bigger bags in.
There were bigger lockers, but they all ran out.
Yeah, they were, and they weren't wide. They just weren't wide. They just about like that one there, number 17, was about wide enough. But
that fucking family took ages in that lift. I remember.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we just sort of like fuck it, yeah. A lot of sweets, loads of sweets. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Belgium.
Yeah. And
this is Belgium.
yeah, it's nice. It's a great place, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really nice architecture.
Quite a nice burger that.
Yeah.
Really
Oh yeah,
nice.
that was good food actually. Yeah.
Mannequin piss, wasp on the fucking waffle.
Yeah.
Views.
Oh yeah, and Sammy's coughing. Oh, you just wouldn't every time. It was like an aftermath. This was literally your coughing was basically just the aftermath of Napa.
It's
still happening.
This is like 3 months after.
And you still have a cough, and it's like
this tiny bit here.
You need to get it sorted out, mate. Yeah, I mean,
I'm getting it sorted out.
Yeah, no. look at our faces here. Look at Sammy. Look at you. Look at Almond. I mean, he's like, look at his lips. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it was good. I think when we got here, I think it was a bit weird because it was almost like we hadn't. I love that bit. But we hadn't fully got into the interrailing sort of mind and process of how it works. So it felt a bit like a holiday at the beginning, just a normal holiday.
We spent a lot of time in near that fountain. Actually.
Yeah, we did. We had a good chat. Yeah. We played that Russian roulette game. Do you remember?
Stupid.
Yeah. You got hit so many times. It was really funny.
Oh yeah, well it was on purpose, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was fucking.
Yeah, it was a rig. It was not rigged at all.
Rigged.
Yeah.
Can I just say at this moment point, Murray's pronunciation of anything Dutch or French or anything is just really butchered in every single bit of the video.
You know, I'm English.
No, well, so am I, but
I mean, yeah, your pronunciations were pretty much better generally than like whatever I try and pronounce. Yours was pretty much yours was better. But yeah,
thanks.
It's a lovely biscuit.
Long wait for that train. I don't know I can't remember what happened.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
You see the double-decker trains.
Oh, I love that.
This is like the first time I went on a double-decker. Like coming up, I don't know if it was actually this bit, but
no, it probably wasn't. I don't know. It might have been, but they're quite magnificent, really.
Magnificent.
It's amazing.
So yeah, this was quite a scary moment, to be honest, because that guy there, they were English. It was an English couple.
This was the first people we sort of interacted with.
Yeah, and there was a guy behind them. I didn't really. I looked at him and thought he looks a bit dodgy, but I don't think he'd do anything.
What did he look like, by the way?
Oh, he looked like a normal European guy.
What was he wearing? Do you remember? No, but like, was he wearing a hooded?
No, he was wearing a dress and
no
makeup.
No, but like, what?
No, he wasn't wearing a hoodie. He was probably like 40, 50.
So
he wasn't young, but yeah, he was. And then obviously at one point when no one was looking, he took that guy's wallet. That guy might have just lost his wallet.
Yeah, maybe.
But
I think it's pretty certain that happened.
That guy left his coat, like you see the railings up there.
No, if I continue playing it, 1 second, just wait for us to sit down. You can actually see it in the top right hand.
Yeah,
you can see there
the coat hanging down,
and that's like the middle. That's like literally the middle of where the two seats meet. So you could it was
really
so easy.
Stupid position to put
and you can even see that I'm assuming his wife she looks like she's got a travel pillow on her, so she was obviously sleeping, so she couldn't have even seen. You know, unlucky for them, but it was because the first people we met, and they'd been robbed. It's like, oh shit, like
because before this trip, our mums were going on about how we get pickpocketed and stuff, and I was playing it down a lot because I've grown up in London, and I've never been pickpocketed in my whole life. And London's quite a hotspot for pickpockets.
Yeah,
and I just knew that as long as we were careful and watching, we wouldn't get pickpocketed. We wouldn't have any trouble. And yeah, I think overall the places we went to were safer than London. I felt safer than I am in London, in some parts of London.
Yeah. I completely agree, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, it was scary at the beginning, maybe because it was like we just literally just stepped into Europe, Central Europe, but over time, Western Europe. Sorry, I mean,
get your
geography right. But yeah, I think as time went on and as we got through the process of getting trains over and over, like it became very normal. So if we ever go again, I love that shot. That's a
flat Netherlands,
really nice. It's really nice with the bridge just over there on the left. It's a nice shot of that.
Yeah, Netherlands. When I first got there, I thought this just looks like Southern England.
It was your first time, wasn't it? Yeah.
This is Breda.
Yeah. It was a stopover.
This is a really actually annoying part because do you remember we couldn't find the train?
Yeah,
confusing.
I do remember actually
because they delayed it or something.
Yeah.
So we're waiting there for a while.
Yeah, well, we got on eventually.
Just me watching
Sammy
Peep
being
Show.
antisocial, usual.
Well, I was. You guys were asleep for a lot of the train journeys, especially you, Murray.
Yeah,
Not,
I guess.
not so much.
Yeah.
I never slept on any trains.
Yeah. Well, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was good.
Raining here.
Yeah, no, very well. The weather's just like London. It's just like England
Netherlands weather's not great.
It's the same.
It's the only problem with Netherlands, really.
It's nice. Yeah, This
is like the second main train journey in a way. This is on the same day as Brussels.
Yeah, and this is where we met Lewis.
Yeah, there's Lewis.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great moment when I remember actually when we met him. I'll just pause it. When we met Lewis, it was really good because it was weird because we were meeting one of our best mates in a different country. It was quite a hype for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when we got there, we were like on the phone to him, and he had like his headphones in, as you can see.
He just ran up,
and he literally just saw him, and he just pelted himself at us. It was fucking hilarious, and that was a good moment. That was a good moment. So yeah, this is when we got to Amsterdam. We spent the 4 days in Amsterdam, and it was a great little time there with him. I think if we ever went again, if we do go again,
well, we are.
Well,
you're just not coming.
Obviously, I would like to have Lewis again because he's got energy. He's quite an energetic person to have on a trip like this.
Don't turn up to my show, you've got no energy.
Yeah, well, you'd even say he was too much for you in ways, but
yeah, but when I look back on it, I think he was a really good.
You get more. That is a lot of fucking bikes, yeah. But yeah, you get more done with him because he's got a good attitude towards this sort of thing, holidays and travelling, etc. But yeah,
I'm wearing a Roma shirt.
Lovely. But yeah,
this is outside our train hostel. Train hostel. I mean, it cost actually quite a lot. It was the most expensive place we went to.
Yeah.
And when I look back on it now, I think, wow, because it was the worst place we went to.
Yeah.
The route.
You're right.
No, is it?
You're right. What's wrong?
No, I just dropped something.
Oh, okay.
The rooms were cramped, hot. I was very hot in the night. That may have something to do with certain substances taken, but I'm not sure. The other thing was it smelled a bit and it was very hot. The people in our rooms were all British. They were all around our age.
Yeah. I think they're from Lincoln or something. They were from the north somewhere.
Yeah, that girl from Lincoln that you said you would consider as a potential target.
All right, let's keep it PG, shall we?
That is PG. That's PG. Penis guaranteed.
For fuck's sake. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on Train Hostel. I think it was an experience. It was worth doing. Like, we can say we've done it, but I wouldn't sleep there again because of backpacking there. Even bringing a suitcase there.
Oh,
it's just not a good idea. There's just no space.
I think it's a nice idea, but doesn't actually work practically.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. And being quite a big person, it was quite hard on those beds.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it was just annoying.
And the bathroom was very.
No, the bathroom
basic.
was communal. Everything was communal.
It wasn't communal.
The bathroom was, yeah.
No, it wasn't. That's not communal. That's just like.
Oh no! Well, everyone got to use it.
Everyone got to use it, but it wasn't like 2 toilets in the same place. And the shower was.
I didn't mean it like. Yeah, I just meant that because everyone had to. Everyone obviously. Yeah.
This is the first.
This is the next day.
First proper day in Amsterdam.
Yeah, this is the first day. So
main station's quite nice. I've realised a lot of those main stations in Europe and Holland and
Germany
have
the same layout.
Look very similar.
They have a weird same layout.
The best station we went to was Antwerp,
which we'll probably see later in a few episodes later.
Tram system, nice.
Yeah, the trams were good. We got a good rail ticket for it actually.
Yeah.
Which allowed us to travel.
The tram system in the Netherlands is very nice. Oh, it's such a bad.
Amsterdam
Sloterdijk.
But yeah, we had it was good.
This is at the Right Museum, which I found really interesting, and the others kind of went round, looked at the stuff.
It wasn't as interesting maybe for us, but we made the most of it.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the best museums I've ever been to be honest.
Yeah.
Honestly. And this is a really cool library.
Yeah.
Time.
And we noticed that they have the island.
Oh, this is when me and Armin went off to buy talcum powder.
Did you actually?
Yeah, we left you two.
Lol. That's quite. Where did you go? Like Albert Heijn or something?
This is when I saw Czar.
Oh yeah, how was that? That was good, wasn't it?
Well, he was on a boat with Chloe, so
cheeky. Yeah. So yeah.
Keep it PG.
Keep it. Well, that is PG.
Well, it's not PG.
PG. rustling. Because what you'll see is, you'll see that with Amsterdam, it looks very much just like London. But as the episodes go on, you'll see the climate change, and honestly, some of the footage is beautiful. Like even on this shitty camera, some of the footage is really nice, and it's worth like looking at.
There we go. Totally butchered the pronunciation.
Oh yeah.
And he's saying in it Schlosserdijk, but it's actually Schlosserdijk every time.
Yeah, well, there's me being cringy. God, I was such a shitty teenager. Oh, this was when we were going to run for the tram, but then Sammy and Armin didn't run, so me and Lewis were a bit bummed out because, like, I think we wanted...
I literally do not give a shit.
Yes, I know you didn't, but like, we wanted to get that tram, so we got it in the end. Obviously, I forgot where we were going to though. Maybe going back home, or maybe to the centre. Actually, the centre's just over there to the right. But yeah, we got
an Indian restaurant there.
Yeah, we went quite.
You didn't go.
No, I didn't go. Yeah, but I know you went. And was it good?
Yeah, it was quite good.
Yeah. I love that. That's the Sex Museum. I think you didn't like it, did you?
Absolutely fucking disgusting, in my opinion.
Fair.
I thought it wasn't a museum. It's just like shit. It's just
like a collection of shit, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was interesting because you don't really get them It's like one of a kind, so it's obviously worth going to once or twice, whatever. But yeah, I mean, it is quite explicit. I guess it depends how accepting you are or how comfortable you are with like explicit images around other people. So maybe you're not.
Well, it's just weird.
Yeah,
it's not really something I'd ever choose to.
Yeah.
Do. I didn't like the red light district either. It's just not.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's not. Yeah.
I don't like that part of Amsterdam. That whole thing about Amsterdam being like some sort of sex thing, because there's no. First of all, I just don't understand why. Second of all,
but Paris has that as well. It has the Moulin Rouge, and they have loads of sex shops around there. It's very similar to the red light district.
Well, they're fucked as well. They're French.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, London does have that, but it has it in Soho.
There's loads of sex shops along the A1. Loads of them.
But in Soho, there's similar shops. Oh, yeah, this was a nice. I like this shot. I put my GoPro in.
I saw Sebastian Roda in this shot.
Who's that?
It's a footballer.
Oh, did you actually?
Because you guys went off for like an hour.
Yeah.
And me and Armin just sitting there, and I just saw him walk past. I was like, oh, Sebastian Roda. What are you doing here?
Nice. Yeah, I let Lewis have the GoPro for a bit because I didn't want to just be the only one holding it. But yeah, no, this is where he just forgot. I just lost him. I lost control, and he just filmed himself. Like I time lapsed it, and because it literally went on for about 5 minutes or 10 minutes. He just literally spent the whole time just recording himself. So yeah, we hired bikes.
Yeah, that was quite an easy process, and they were good.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Very busy.
Yeah.
But I think actually because of the cycle lanes, it was safer than doing it in London.
Oh, that's such a good point. Yeah, Europe, Central Europe, mainland Europe, whatever. They are much more,
especially Netherlands.
Yeah,
this is like
they dedicate
Mayfair.
Yeah, they dedicate more of their roads for cycle. They give it to they allow cyclists to have a good space to cycle, whatever. Because you can even see even where that white line it marks the cycle lane, you can even see the markings for it. It's good. It's really good. Yeah, Albert Heijn. This was let's explain. I mean, it's like Tesco, basically a Tesco.
Well, it's better than Tesco.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was quite cheap. You could get like a packet of like raspberries for like £1 or €1.
Raspberries.
Oh, whatever. Oh, my parents are from Manchester.
So my dad's from Leeds.
Okay, well you're.
No, I just talked.
Volunteer, mate.
And you're Sam. It don't make sense. You haven't got a back-up argument. You're just fucking talking.
No, but it's because your parents still say like A with an accent.
My dad says bath, grass, everything like that. Speak like where you're from.
Sorry, Dad. Anyway.
Damn right.
So when we were in Amsterdam, we went here quite a lot.
Sushi. Yeah, Armand Daniel's fucking obsessed with Asian food. He used to shut up about Asian food.
Oh, he'd have sushi like every day.
Well, no, just Asian food.
Oh, yeah.
I guess he's Burmese, so it
Yeah,
makes
this was
sense.
from outside. The only good thing was the view. Actually, from outside
from the
the
hostel.
train hostel, we could see all the trains, and I got some nice footage of that.
Armand's hotel cost. His dad paid just an extortionate amount of money for that hotel, which was average. But yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay.
This is the Van Gogh, just outside the Van Gogh Museum. Which was for me and Armin it was free, but for Murray and Lewis, because they're a bit older, it cost like €19.
Yeah,
that was a bit of a rip off.
is this the same? This is still the Van Gogh Museum.
No, this is the.
Oh no, this
museum.
is this is towards the end where it's just extended
Lewis
footage.
is
I think the shots are quite
the
interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then this was in the train. This is actually inside
Yeah, so you can
footage.
see how cramped it is.
Yeah. Even though a GoPro makes space look bigger, trust me, that's a small space.
My little area with the beer bottle there and everything. Look at this stupid fucking laugh. Jewish.
Yes, Sammy. Point out. But yeah, there was like literally no space. It was just so annoying.
This is when Lewis left us.
Yeah.
To go home.
With his Supreme t-shirt.
Yeah.
It was quite sad actually leaving him because like he would have, if we had planned it properly. This is when we were leaving, but if we had planned it properly, he could have easily like come with us the whole way. And I feel like when we go next year, he would definitely be a potential person to bring with us. That's the end of the video, but we can keep talking about this. He would have definitely been a potential person to bring with.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be able to afford it. So
yeah, no, he won't be able to afford it. Yeah, but it's unfortunate, that he can't. He won't be able to come. But like, because of what we were saying earlier about how also 22 minutes. That's not too bad actually, because we paused it a few times. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, he would. Like we said before, he'd be a good asset because we'd get a lot more done. We'd have a good energy. But it's a shame if he can't afford it. It's all right. It doesn't matter. He's in a new place. But yeah, that is that is the our documentary. Our not documentary. Our director's commentary. Director's commentary.
Cockumentary.
No, yeah. Our director's commentary for the first episode, Amsterdam. Hope you enjoyed it. I think we've got a lot to
Next episode is Bruges mostly.
Yeah.
A bit of Germany in there.
Yeah.
That's
and
Armand, the French fucker, will be here.
I think we're gonna bring him on and we're gonna have him talk as well during our commentary.
Yeah. I think what we could eat with him, we could have
we'll eat a different thing each
mussels
episode.
and chips or steak tartare.
I mean, we'll do it here, but yeah. Anyway, cheers guys.